That is all praises to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit, in the ancient Hebrew. Double honors to the apostles and elders, like Greg Millstone, that roll well. And shalom and blessings to the hopeful elect. I wanted to hit this quick strike going in on the exaltation of the nation of Israel from their current state as we are being in the treatment as the lowest nation on the planet unto kings, okay, unto the ruling class of the planet and the universe in the kingdom to come, okay. The nations, not only in treatment and viewership of the nation of Israel, is as dog shit. Okay, we're going to go into these precepts on how the Most High is going to alter that perception, not only that perception of the people, but he's going to make us to rule over the other nations. Okay, when you hear the rhetoric, the narrative that is present currently throughout the earth, when you hear how they speak about the nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, it's one of that of which dung is likened unto dung, how they liken these people, those demographics, okay, like they're less than nothing. Of course, despite all of the amazing achievements of these people groups, okay, they pretty much fucking they walk all over our people, to say the fucking least. Okay, we're gonna hit that in 2nd Ezra 6. Okay, they shit all over our fucking people in speech and in deed. Alright, they use us in every manner imaginable. Okay, they take our intellectual property, meaning that they view anything that comes out of an Israelite's mind and they take it for themselves, slap their fucking name on it, and call it a day, and make, indeterminable, unquantifiable amount of wealth from that. All right, and then the actual physical fucking labor of Jake. Okay, they work these people to the fucking bone. These people that literally is the fabric of society. All right, we are the fucking foundation of all the societies around the planet in which we are in captivity to these other fucking nations. Okay, we are the salt of the earth. So we are the flavor, the fucking in this man's any form of entertainment. All right, and as well as any form of recreation, amusement. All right, and then of course going into the actual functioning of a society. They did that, day without a Mexican, which they belong to the tribe of Issachar of the nation of Israel. Or what would it do to society without those people, which is one of the hardest working peoples of all nations, of all tribes of all nations, let alone the nation of Israel. Of course, being the part of that working class, okay? What it would do to collapse fucking society without these people, okay? So despite all of the achievements and the labor okay, and how imperative these people are to the functioning of a society. The nations, they shit all over us at this current moment. We know this was par for the course according to the Most High's grand plan. All right, but the scriptures we're going to hit right now are going to reference how the Most High is going to switch that up. Okay, and this is going to be for an eternity. Okay. This shit, now I don't have to get that one now. Because any time in comparison to eternity is nothing. So this time that they have to rule over us, you know, this is not the time you want. This is in Sirach 18:10. As a drop of water unto the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity. And really, any time, that's pretty much saying any amount of time, any amount of years, tens of thousands of years, it doesn't compare unto the days of eternity. It's like a drop in comparison to the sea, okay? And it's almost silly to imagine how many drops there really are in all the bodies of water, of the oceans of the world, all right? That's what it's likening to. Any amount of time in comparison to eternity. Any number in comparison to infinity. A number that doesn't end. Okay? And that's what it's going to be like. All this time is going to pale in comparison to the eternal kingdom that the Israelites are going to rule over. So really, this is the sentiment that you could fucking have this piece of shit side of life. Okay, you could have this piece of shit age that they're ruling over now. And the joke is really fucking on them. You know, they pride themselves in their speech and rhetoric and how they perceive our nation. You know, I'll go into it really quick. I believe it's in Psalm 86. Or it will. Let's see. Let's see. How we talk about how what they say to us, what they say about us at their fucking dinner tables, behind closed doors, how they speak about us. All right, let's see. Check it out. Laugh at us. Let's see. It's the Psalm of Asaph. Salakia. Let me check something real quick. Psalm 86. Might be even 5. Psalm, the 80th chapter and verse 6. It says, Thou makest us a strife unto our neighbors, and our enemies laugh among themselves. Okay? That's going into the heathens. Alright, we're like the let's see, this phrase. Is it want of a joke? Not sure how that's worded. joked about or laughed about. Okay? The butt of a joke is the person who is the target of a joke. He is the person who is being ridiculed or mocked. Okay? So we are the subject of ridicule and mockery among the nations, despite all the aforementioned achievements and the accomplishments and the deeds of our people. All right, despite all the fucking shit we do for these motherfuckers, man. All right. But the joke is on them. All right, the joke is on these motherfuckers. They have this little time to rule. Time and chance is given unto every man, but the race is not given unto the swift. All right, and how the Most High is going to exalt the nation of Israel in the end. And they're going to see it, and that's why it talks about all these scriptures, okay, about how they're going to have egg all over their fucking face. All right, let's go into that phrase. They're going to have egg all over their fucking face. That means they're going to be very embarrassed because of something you said or did. He told everyone the deal was happening, and if it falls through now, he'll have egg on his face. All right, they're going to have egg all over their motherfucking faces. He says it's appearing foolish, usually because something one said would happen. It has not happened, and that's what it was. They stomped all over our people. Okay. As we read in Psalm 80, right? They laughed among themselves about us. All right. These niggers, these fucking spicks, you know. Look at them. Look at how fucking pathetic they are. You know. All these fucking coons. What does that one cunt say? Just shut up and dribble. You know, and all this fucking shit. Well, the joke is on these motherfucking heathens, man. This is in 2nd Esdras 6 and 58 says, but we thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. Going up to 57, and now, Lord, behold these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing. See, they don't realize that they are fucking nothing in the sight of the Most High. And really, even when you go into the world standards and when you go into, you know, what makes a people great, what make a people, all right, just on the scale, when you weigh it now, okay, they're nothing. When you go into Esau, Edom, that bland nation, okay, or fucking the Ishmaelites, those fucking weirdos, all right, they're bland as fuck as well. You can imagine, just think about all those fucking Ishmaelites, an Arab, okay, an Arab. Those lifeless fucks, okay, a Hamite. You don't really have to explain too much about that one, all right. Elamite, those nasty fucks, all right. Even on a scale, when you balance it out, you see how these people, they're fucking trash. Okay? So even in our lower state, even in our captivity, we're above these people. But the Most High gave us into their hands for a time. He said, and just as it said, we being devoured by them. It says in verse 59, if the world now be for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Okay. So this was done for an experiment, which the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Wadiyah Bashim Yahushai, for them, man. They were going into this in their lesson, their camp session a couple of weeks ago, about how Apostle Rymop did the extensive study on that word, experiment. Okay? All this that's happened to the nation of Israel, and all this that has happened in the world since the time of the beginning, how is it the Most High's experiment and our experiment of Israel, meaning to try out. Okay? It's synonymous with experience. And what is the best fucking teacher? Experience is the best fucking teacher. For you to try it out, so for you to actually go through it yourself. And we have to do this even despite our own will, which is not a thing. that bullshit so-called theory, whatever the fuck you want to call it, of free will. That's not a real thing. The Most High made us to do this, to be put into the hands of the nations, and for them to have their way with us. All right, just for a time. And as aforementioned, what is any time in comparison to eternity? All right. So look, we were made to rule over them. Let's go up in verse 54. Because we have been chosen. It says, after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and people also whom thou hast chosen. It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and is like in the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Okay, so they're fucking nothing. And the world was made for our sakes, and he's going to restore that. Okay? Let's go into this precept in Lamentations 2 and 15 about how these people perceive us, how their treatment of us. It says, all that pass by clap their hands at thee, they hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we look for. We have found. We have seen it. Okay? When you hear the rhetoric, the speech that they have about our people, it's one of that, of fucking degrading, extremely degrading rhetoric they have for our people. When it says here that they hiss, they clap their hands, they hiss, they wag their head. Okay? You just had these jakes on dirt bikes riding through actually near Inglewood and shit too. This was, this past Friday, January the 17th. Okay, and they were ripping it better than these bitch ass Edomites on, on these dirt bikes. Slovakia through the city, all right, popping fucking wheelies, doing badass shit, evading these fucking cops. Okay, and not to promote that, because that was some low key nigga shit, but even in that folly, you see the greatness of our people. All right, and you when you just listen to how they speak about our people, those fucking newscasters were speaking about those Jakes as runaway niggers. Okay. It was almost as if they wanted them to just fucking start firing on those Jakes, and like they deserve to be killed. All right. Just going into a few of the things and the ways and the treatment of our fucking people, man. Okay, because of how they perceive us as fucking as dog shit. All right, less than human, subhuman. They treat our people. Okay, that deserve to be killed. All right. But we're going to hit it. We're going to hit this scripture that shows you that the Most High is going to bring us up from that, from the shit hill. And I'm kind of getting a little ahead of myself. But listen, it says, see, they've swallowed us up, man. All right? So, but look, the Most High has done this. You fucking heathen you got too, your fucking head got too big to think that it was your doing. Okay, the conquering of our people. It says, Yahweh hath done that which he had devised. He had fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. He hath thrown down and hath not pitied, and he hath caused the enemy to rejoice over thee, and have set up and hath he hath set up the horn of thine adversaries. Okay. So the Most High set up the power. The horn is the power and the strength of our enemies to do this. Okay, this is a plan that the Most High hath devised, and it is accomplished according to it for a time, for that experiment. He fucking made us go off so that the enemies can conquer us. All right, so that we could experience the bottom for this time. Because what would it be if he just handed us utopia? If he just handed us the kingdom, all right? We wouldn't be full spectrum. We wouldn't have 100% complete understanding of the good and the bad. All right? So let's hit this in 1 Samuel 2. Because the Most High is going to do this, and it can do it in an instant. And it's going to be like that in this transition that's coming. That the downfall of these fucking heathens. Okay, when he throws down all these governments, all these governments that make up the global regime of the Edomites, okay, this rulership, this power structure, this hegemony of the so-called white man and his constituents, all right, that global conglomerate that's ruling the fucking planet, all right, and the heathen actually having power with it, of course. All these fucking governments are going to be thrown the fuck down, all right, and theatrical fashion. Theatrical going back to Theos, okay, the Mosai. In theatrical fashion, is this place going to be tossed down? All right. When he sends his son with to invade this motherfucker, man, to come in, you know what I'm saying, and do a fucking wormhole, okay, burst in onto the scene, fill up the fucking skies with chariots, okay, is what the world ignorantly calls UFOs, all right, the thing that they've been fucking fearing that the entire time, to be invaded, this place to be fucking invaded by so-called alien invasion. All right, that's one of the greatest fucking fears of mankind. Is there life outside of Earth? And absolutely. Because it was a part of the mental fuckery that they had to make it seem like they were little green men and all this shit. But no, okay, they're fucking 15-foot tall, so-called black men, the angels, to come invade this motherfucking place. All right, and then with Yahushai leading the pack, all right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. All right, and that's what these scriptures are about. You pieces of shit, you fucked up royally. Okay? But the Most High made you do that too. Okay? But check it out. It's in 1 Samuel 2 and 6. It says, Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So the Most High, it was likened to him bringing us down to the grave, but then he's going to bring us up. Okay, it says, Yahweh made us poor, did he not? He brought us low, but in this time, when the transition takes place, we're going to be made rich. We're going to be lifted up. We're going to be brought up. See, there's three examples right there, right? It's likened us to being killed. We're going to be made alive. Likened to us being brought down to the grave. He's going to bring us up. It's likened unto us being made poor. He's going to make us rich. And it's likened unto him bringing us low. And he's going to lift us up. All right? He raiseth up the poor out of the dust. Okay, we're in the fucking dust. Not only in the confusion, but the dust being a low estate. The fucking dirt. Okay, that's what they say, dirt poor. Motherfucker is dirt poor. Okay? And if you go into a lot of these fucking downtrodden of Israel, when you go into, there's some of the lowest areas on the planet, into some of the areas where Jake is dwelling at, okay? What they call the most impoverished areas of the planet, okay? Impoverished, underprivileged, all this rhetoric that's in reference to our people. It says, and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill, okay? And the dunghill is a pile of shit, literally, okay? He's going to take us from the shit hill, from a hill of shit, and bring us up. He says where he says to set them among princes. All right. No better. This is no better example for this is what's going to happen to the nation of Israel. Okay? This is interchangeable with Israel. This is interchangeable with none or nothing else better than with Israel, the nation of Israel. Okay? So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? This scripture is representative of our condition, of our state that we're in now, and the state that He's going to bring us, exalt us unto. All right. He raises up the poor out of the dust and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. All right. For the pillars of the earth are Yahweh's, and He hath set the world upon them. All right. So He's going to, because Israel is literally the prince of the power. Okay? They're the prince of the power. Meaning they are the children of the Most High, literally. Okay? The power is the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, is the Most High. Okay, we are the princes of the Most High. Okay? And to make them inherit the throne of glory, the Most High is going to bring the nation of Israel into a condition, a state of glory among the earth, among the universe. Okay? And it's going to start with the elect. It says that them He will glorify. Let's see if I can find that. Yahweh willing. Let's see. Yeah. It's Romans 8:30. This is going into the first fruits. It's starting with the first fruits. That scripture in 1 Samuel, the second chapter. Okay. And 8 was just in, right? Slovakia. Yep. Well, we were just in there in the 8th verse. It's in Romans 8:30. It says, moreover, whom He did predestinate. Okay. Because this is all already pre-planned out. There's a track by this fucking rock band from the 70s called Rush. The song is called Free Will. And one of the lines in there, it says, it says, all preordained, a prisoner in chains. So everything that's fucking done in the universe has already been preordained by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay? Man's goings are of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay? The Most High devised the way of mankind, of every fucking thing that happens. Alright? Every intricate occurrence. Every last fucking occurrence that happens in the universe, the Most High preordained it to happen. And you'd be silly not to think so. Scriptures go into this, how, well, the essence of His name, Yahweh, He exists. Alright? He is existence. And what exists that He doesn't control, or He didn't sanction, or He didn't orchestrate? Okay, abso-fucking-lutely nothing. Nothing exists without without him creating it to exist. And exactly what it happens exactly according to his will. All right. So, that's, it's not free will, it's Yahweh's will. All right. It says, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them he also glorified. Okay, and this is starting with the elect. Okay, he's going to justify and glorify the nation of Israel. He's going to extend to the entire nation. But look, the first fruits, the elect, are going to be at the top of that hierarchy, because there's levels to everything. There's levels to this thing. All right. They're going to be the ones sitting on the top thrones in the kingdom. It says to make them, back in 1 Samuel 2 and 8, to make them inherit the throne of glory. Okay? Finish off this chapter in verse 9. It says, oh shit, we gotta hit that 10. So let's go in 9 first. It says, he will keep the feet of his saints, which is saints is interchangeable for the nation of Israel, and of course the elect at the top. And the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for by strength shall no man prevail. You see? This is according to the will of the Most High. That's why it says the race is not given unto the swift. You dumb fuck. This is according to the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? And he gave you little fuck-ass heathens this little time to get your little rocks off. Alright? It says, the adversaries of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which are the fucking heathen, alright, shall be broken to pieces, okay, out of heaven. And honestly as well, just for this time on this side, and they're going to get their punishment, but then be restored in the kingdom. The 2/3, they've cleaved unto the ideology, philosophies of the heathen. And cleaved to the heathen, what does it say? You are of your father, the devil. That's in reference to Israelites. Okay? But it's primarily in reference, the adversaries of Yahweh Shirashai is primarily in reference to the heathen. Okay? It says, out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. Okay? Yahweh shall judge. And this is evident. This is evidence that the Most High and, the people that they call niggas, spics, and tontos really are the people of this book. Because this is the type of speech that Jake uses, even without knowledge of the scriptures. Okay, when a nigga will thunder he thundered on that nigga, that type of speech, with the Most High, he's going to thunder upon them. All right, Yahweh shall judge the ends of the earth, and shall give strength unto his king, and exalt the horn of his anointed. Okay, primarily of Yahushai, of his son. All right, and the king that he's going to set up, Yahushai, and the kings, plural. Okay, the elect of the nation of Israel, and as well as Israel as a whole, is a nation of kings. All right, and priests. See, and his anointed, his Mashiachim. All right, elect of the nation of Israel. And let's finish it off. This is in Sirach 11 and 21. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai by thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahushai on the sudden to make a poor man rich. Okay? And this is representative of nothing more accurately than how the Most High is going to restore the nation of Israel. Okay? He's going to transition them from this poor state unto a condition of ultimate wealth. Alright? And it's going to be like unto a sudden, as the scriptures go into the duration. There's a lot of scriptures that are in reference to the duration of how quickly the Most High is going to throw this fucking kingdom down, this current queendom, really. Okay? Pussy ass shit. He's going to overthrow these governments, it talks about, in an instant. Alright? As lightning, talks about, in an hour, this place is going to be overthrown. We just went into what is any amount of years in comparison to eternity, right? And it's going to pale in comparison. It's going to seem like it was nothing, okay? Once we get into that time of eternity, okay? And this was the ultimate plan of Yahweh Shem Yahushai the entire time. Okay? We just had to go through this experiment. But we are coming to the end of that. Into the time where the Most High is going to make good on this word. Okay? So with that, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Ba'Shem Rakha Kadash. Shalom.